Good evening, YouTube. What a long day. I have had a busy, busy, busy day. Got a bunch of talons ready and in the mail. Did a threshold run this morning just for the whatever. I hate threshold runs. For the record, they pretty well suck. But, you know, I like the, wow, cool. I like the results. So this little algae filled pond here, it's right behind the new shop pad. I put a grass carp in here and some other fish. And I think it might have been just feeding here because something took off through the water pretty good, which is good because one of my grass carp last year got killed, probably a snapping turtle, and one this year, my boys have said that they seen one that got possibly consumed by a snapping turtle. So, what was I saying? Busy day. Lots of knives went out today. Lots of knives. I'm wondering why this area is all wet. Very interesting. Yeah. So that's what's going on in my world. Just getting ready to grill some steaks. Figured I'd hop on here, give a little update, talk about what I've been doing. Getting ready for Off-Grid and Doug and Stacy's event coming up this Friday and Saturday. I will be there Friday, sharpening knives and all that good stuff. Looky there, looky there. Bunch of bass, little sunfish swimming there. Stupid turtle popping its head up over there. So, let's see, what else? Just checking on my fish, making sure none of them got out. That's the nice thing about fish. Most of the time, they stay where they're supposed to be. Got some spawning beds going on here. Fish are spawning. So, yep, getting ready for Doug and Stacy's. I should have some talons there available. I'll have the Genesis available. I'll be doing some sharpening and all that good stuff. I've actually got a talon here with me. Having a little tea. And yeah, the new talon sheaths. They got the adjustable retention just like the Genesis. Pretty pleased with how they came out. And let me see if I can prop you guys up here. Oh, let's get, hopefully I don't get any ticks. It's that time of year. I don't know, I should have brought a tripod. You guys don't go anywhere now, okay? So, retention. This I'd probably set this a little tighter, but nice little fit. So plenty of retention there. This is pretty good retention. Yes, the Homesteading Life Conference. That's where we'll be. Got a lot to get done. I'm gonna pick up some meat birds tomorrow. Need to make a dump run. My wife, my wonderful wife, will be on Living Free in Tennessee's podcast tomorrow. You're welcome, honey. Talking about soap, making soap. Bunch of new soap hit the site today. So, if you like to be clean and you like feeling fresh, go check out our soap. There's all different kinds of flavors. There's there goes some nice fish. There's a plain Jane. Now she's got like an orange juicy or something. My favorite would be Manly or Tea Tree Comfrey. I don't know if she's got Tea Tree Comfrey. She's got a Comfrey. She's got Tea Tree. I think she probably has a Tea Tree Comfrey. I don't know. You have to go check it out. mtknives.net. And yeah. Who else is here tonight? What are you guys up to? The algae has really exploded here in the last couple weeks. I need to do some fishing one of these days. Plain tea tree currently. All right, there you go. There you have it. See if there's any fish in here. I also have a knife that I have to sharpen and get in the mail tomorrow. We supposed to have a friend come out this week, put in a mini split on the barn. He had something come up. He might possibly still be out this week, or it may be next week. But I'm looking forward to getting some mini splits in the barn and getting some forward progress on that. Haven't done any more podcasts here recently, but I'm hoping to do some more soon. If you guys have anybody you think would be good, I'd like to do some interview style podcast because I kind of like talking to people. I have a couple people in mind and better than me just sitting there rambling on my own. Have somebody to talk to, cover some topics. What topics would you guys like to hear about? Oh yeah, I need to record some expert counsel segments this week. I've got a few questions that need answering, and I know that Jack is needing some content, so there's always that. Jack, speaking of Jack Spirko, for you that don't know, Jack Spirko has a podcast called The Survival Podcast. He is the very first stakeholder of mine, number 001. He just wrote a book called Laws of Life, I believe is the title. It's on Amazon, just released this week. Jumped to the bestseller list. Check it out. Go support his book if that's something you think you'd find valuable. I know that he has taught me a lot over the years when it comes to business and things of life. So yeah, I ordered me a copy, ordered a couple for some friends, and I look forward to receiving it. My name might even be in there. So that's what I've been up to. Busy as always. It's a beautiful evening, beautiful sunset, nice cool weather. Affiliate links for Jack's book. There you go. Man, honey, you're right on the ball. Wow, there is, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 fish, all in a school right there. Let's see if maybe you can't see them real well. Just beyond those shadows, 2, 4, 6, 8, still a bunch of them in there. Need a polarized lens. They're having fun. Right before I left town last week, I stocked the pond with some fathead minnows. Try to get these bass fattened up. Got some sunfish, some bluegill, some bass, Put some grass carp out here. I think that's about it. Need to get rid of some turtles in this pond. Got lots of snappers we've relocated. I was walking out here one night and I heard something crashing down the hill. There's a bluff right there. I heard something just coming down the hill, crashing down the hill. And I was like, what in the world is that making all that noise? And it was a big old snapping turtle. It must have just tumbled down the hill because it made all sorts of noise coming down. But there's a spawning bed. There's another spawning bed. There's a fish. Yeah, fish right there on that spawning bed. So, gonna go. Kids are marinating some steaks. Fire up the grill, get a good meal. Go sharpen some knives. Probably work on some sheaths. And call it a day. Probably about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. So that's what I've been up to. If you're here watching, say hi. If not, if you don't want to, fine. Then once I get back from Doug and Stacy's conference, it's going to be hitting the stakeholder knives hard and heavy. I've got over 100 knives heat treated, surface ground. Got to finish the flats and start knocking those out. I started it months ago, but I was hoping to have something done by now. I ran into a problem trying to finish the flats. Had the wrong disc on the grinder. I thought it was the flat disc. It actually was a convex disc. And so yeah, I may have messed up a half dozen knives, but I have extras, so not a big deal. I think I can salvage them. We'll find out. Nobody would ever notice it, but I notice. So the fun thing about knife making is you get really good at fixing mistakes. I'd say it's probably any career field that you pick. You're going to make mistakes, and you learn how to roll with the punches, fix those mistakes, and salvage. Sometimes you end up with something pretty neat that you would have never ended up with because of mistakes. There's probably a parallel to life there somewhere. But I get it's pretty nice having this pond full of fish, watching them swim. It's like an aquarium, only cooler. Wish you guys could see. I don't know if it's showing up. There's a guy swimming by. There's one swimming by. You know what? I should just stick my phone under the water. It's waterproof. But I'd get my feet wet, and all the fish would probably swim away. Anyways, I am going to go grill some steaks and get some more work done. Thanks for hanging out with me, enjoying some tea. This is some concoction my wife made, reproduced of a friend, Oxy, who made some tea at Living Free in Tennessee. It's got all sorts of stuff in it. It's supposed to be good for lowering blood pressure and other things. This is my therapeutic. Lower blood pressure, watch fish swim, listen to the birds, watch the sunset.